Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I'm not sure what time it is that you're watching this video. I personally am recording this video at 1 o'clock in the morning because that time works best for me. That's one of the things I love about this business is the flexibility of it. You can just kind of work it whenever, wherever, however, as long as you get the job done. And I was committed to getting this training finished today, even though it's kind of tomorrow, because I want to help people. That's one of my biggest passions and things that I love the most about this business is that I get to help people using the gifts and talents that I already have. And teaching is one of my innate gifts and talents. And so I love to teach and train. And so this is a training video. It's kind of a newbie training, but it's a great refresher in general. This business is completely duplication. And so you can watch this video. I know when I first joined, I was signing up business partners. And so this is a tool that you can use and learn how to train your new business partners. But like I said, it's also just a great refresher if you're wanting to relaunch your business, if you're wanting to recommit. The steps are completely the same. So I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to share my screen. F5. All right, so I don't think I introduced myself. My name is Chelsea Thomas, and I am a diamond leader with It Works Global. The date is July 25th, 2019, just in case you're watching this video later, and I'm talking about promotions and when you can get bonuses. So just keep in mind that any date or time-sensitive material would be in the time frame in which this video was recorded. However, most of the content can be used at any given time in the business. All right, so this training is basically going to be about three things. What did you set out to accomplish when you joined this business? What have you accomplished so far? And what will you? Oh, I typed that so wrong. So it's supposed to say, what will you accomplish? I'm not going to edit it because oh wow, that's real. That's real life. So we're gonna go to the first one. What did you set out to accomplish? These are just a few of the reasons that most people join the business and join my team. Most people want more money. Most people want more time. Well, I can't say most people want more time, but some people do, especially if you follow my journey. That has been the biggest thing that I found in this business was freedom. I definitely joined for more money. I joined to fund some of the visions that God had given me. But then I realized that I can have freedom of time, that I can own my own schedule. And for 2 years, actually over 2 years, I have worked this business completely and totally full time from wherever I wanted to. This summer, I had the opportunity to host a summer camp of the curriculums that I had been working on during those 2 years of freedom. And that's something that I missed, that freedom. Last year, by August, I went on 5 vacations and was still able to work my business and go. But when you work a 9 to 5, you can't do that. And so definitely freedom of time is an option in this business. It's something that I was not looking for, but I definitely am so glad that I was able to find it. And so many people join because they want to pay bills. Like, that's the reality. Everybody has bills that they need to pay. But one thing I encourage you to do is if your goal is to pay bills, pick a specific bill and set realistic goals. And so, like, when I first joined, I was in a situation, I had just gotten a divorce. Okay. I just gotten a divorce and I was used to my husband taking very good care of me. And so my phone bill was like $263 a month, y'all. And I was not used to paying that at all. And so I was in a position where I needed money for bills. First of all, I eliminated that bill. So now my bill is only $45 a month. But I still needed money for that bill. And so I would set a goal to say, okay, this month I want to pay my phone bill, I want to pay my light bill, I want to pay my insurance with my money, with my It Works money. And so by setting numerical goals and specific goals, it's easier to hit than to just say, I want to use this business to pay bills. Some people tell me all the time they want to join this business to help others, and that's great. That's I'm very passionate about helping people. That's not why I joined, but I did realize throughout this business that's ultimately what we're doing. We're helping ourselves become financially free, to get over health conditions, to lose weight, and we're inspiring others to do the same. And so if you're in this business to help other people, consistently do reality checks and say, am I truly helping people? So many people want to pay off debt. Pick a debt and start paying toward it. I know people are like, okay, I want to pay off debt, but what debt do you want to pay? One cool thing about this is a debt-free company. It works as a debt-free company, and they teach debt-free. If you truly get into the content in our training in our offices, that is the heart of the business. They teach us how to be good stewards of our money, how to tithe, how to save. And so if your goal is to pay off debt, make sure you're picking a debt and just paying a little bit at a time. If you're not familiar with Dave Ramsey and you really want to get out of debt, I encourage you to go look him up. Join Financial Peace. It's a little expensive, but it is so worth it if your goal is to truly get out of debt. And so many top leaders in this company have paid off debt, gotten out of debt, purchasing things completely debt free because of this business. All right, some people want to increase their savings. Make sure you're actually doing that. I have business partners that don't spend their checks, they just let it accumulate and accumulate. Some people want to join just to pay for products. That's cool. And you just need to know what level of work you should be putting in to do those things. Some people want to enhance their brand. That is something that comes along with this business. Some people are into hair or they're into makeup, but adding a lifestyle brand, weight loss products, skincare products, hair growth products can truly enhance whatever brand it is that you are trying to build. Some people want to build friendships. That is another one of the benefits that I got from this business, is that I've met some amazing people who I would have never met if it wasn't because of this business. People that that are just there for me, like truly there for me, that I can confide in, that I can trust. People that motivate me, that inspire me, that push me. Like, it's nothing like being around people that are going somewhere and they're moving up. It inspires you to move up, and you can't be in the room with people that are going somewhere and just sit there. You have to keep going too. And so the friendships that I've gotten from this business has been amazing. And some people join this business to learn more about business. And if you did not know, you are going to get like a crash course on how to be your own business owner because you joined this business. Some people want to build their vacation fund. I encourage you, if that's the case, to get you a lockbox or one of those savings accounts that you can't have access to until it's time for vacation. An emergency fund. If your goal is an emergency fund, then do it. All of this is possible within this business, but you really have to know why. Like, these are great things. Yeah, we need more money. Yeah, but why do we need more money? Why do we need more time? I need more money because I was going through a divorce, and I never wanted to be in a situation where somebody else was financially responsible for me and my child. I wanted to be, regardless of who I married again, regardless of how much money I made, I wanted to make sure that if anything happened, I would be able to take care of me and my daughter. I needed more time because I wanted to spend time with my daughter, because I wanted to see her go to school, because I wanted to pick her up from school, because I didn't want to miss those moments. And so, yes, these are great goals and things you want to accomplish, but the real question is, why do you want to do that? So I want you guys to take a moment, if you're watching this recording, pause the recording and take a moment to think about why you are doing this and send it to your enroller. And so we say that your why should make you cry. If I personally enrolled you and you send me your why, if you're old in this business, I plan to send this out to everybody that is on my team, just as a refresher. I want you to send me your why. Send it to me again. Your why should consistently be changing. My why definitely changed from when I started the business. And so you should consistently be reevaluating your why. But you also want to make sure your why is somewhere that you can see it, so that you can start making it happen. But you also want to send it to your enroller so that they can hold you accountable. So knowing your why before considering any of the how could be the difference between success and failure. So it's really important to know why before what. So often we're doing the what and we quit because we don't like the what. I don't like this job. This isn't working. I'm discouraged. But if you can keep in front of you why you're doing this, why do you need that more money? Why do you need that more time? Why do you need a vacation? Like if you can consistently remember why, the how becomes easier. The how becomes non-negotiable because you know why. So take a moment and send your enroller why you are doing it. All right, so why and how. So these are the basics of the business. If you don't know why, how, at minimum, you have a goal every month to be a qualified leg. And so a qualified leg is a person who is at 400 GV. All right, so I know these are terms you may or may not understand, but each one of our products has a certain amount of point value. And so at the end of each month, at minimum, you are going to want to make sure that you are at 400. So if you just came in this business this month, you have 5 days left to get to 400. 400 can be done in a day. It's completely and totally possible. You can sell 4 packs and be over 400. It's just about, being relentless, making it happen, asking for help. And then after you hit that goal of getting to 400, your next goal is to go Ruby. Depending on when you join, you may be eligible for the $1,000 guarantee by joining and going Ruby, or you may be eligible for the 10,000 diamond bonus if you go diamond by December. But ultimately, your first goal is to find 3 people. You want to get 3 people on your team and help them get to 400 because that's going to get you to Ruby. And so, like I said, if you just joined, your goal is 400. If you don't know, I don't know what my goal is. At minimum, you want to be a qualified leg so that you can be an asset to the team. And then your next goal is to go Ruby, to hit that double promotion, so that you can get an extra $500 a month. For me, I sat at Ruby for about 7 months, but that extra $500 a month was breathing room. I was able to pay off some debt. I was able to pay my bills on time. I was able to tell my daughter yes a little bit more. I was able to save. And so $500 may not seem like a lot. It may be exactly what you need. It might be more than what you need, but it definitely is that first mark that you want to hit. And so how do you go Ruby? I'll get into that a little bit later, but know that this is your goal. I'm telling you what your goal is. Your goal is to either be a qualified leg by being at 400 in group value. If you don't understand any of this terminology, feel free to reach out to me or your enroller. But these are terms that you want to write down. This is what you need to do in order to be successful in this business. And then you want to go Ruby. Our entire organization is built off of 400 boxes and rubies. And so if you can get to 400 and you can get to Ruby, you can get to the top of this company, because ultimately the entire organization is built off of 400 boxes. And so I want you to push and get to 400 and prove to yourself that you can do it so that you can help others do it, because that is how you're going to help make the money. Okay. All right, so you are a part of a bigger picture. All right, so this is a diamond chart. Like I said, if you enrolled in July, you have until November to go diamond, and you get a $10,000 bonus. But ultimately, I want to kind of just show you how you're part of a bigger picture. So you joined this business, you joined a person who had a goal, and so maybe their goal is to go diamond. My goal is to go double diamond. So I need an entire diamond on my chart. So let's say your goal this month is just to be a 400 box, to just be a qualified leg. If you don't meet your goal, none of this can happen. And so you are so important. You are so important on this team. And so you hitting your goal, committing to your goal, if you say at the beginning of the month, this is what I'm going to do, and you don't do it, you're letting down all of these people. All right, it gets even bigger. So the person that enrolled me, this is their goal. And so this is my component as their goal. And so if someone that's on my team doesn't become that qualified lead or doesn't hit that ruby, and they said they were going to hit that ruby, all of this can't happen. And you don't want to be the person that that makes that person fail, that lets the team down, because there's going to be a point when you want to go ruby and you want to go diamond, and you're going to be counting on your team. And so you want to make sure that you are dependable and people can count on you, because you reap what you sow. And so if you sow good seeds to other people, those good seeds are going to come back to you. They're going to come later and they're going to come greater. So you want to make sure that you are hitting your goal, because you are a part of a bigger picture. All right, so I want you to pause the video again, and I want you to take a moment and ask your enroller, why are they doing this? So what is their why? Why did they join the business? What are they pushing for? Because you're a part of making their why become a reality, and other people are going to be a part of making your why become a reality. All right, and then I want you to ask them, what is their promotional goal this month? So are they going for ruby? Are they going for diamond? And ask them, what part do you play in that promotion? And so maybe they just need you to be at 400. Maybe they need you to go emerald. Maybe they need you to go ruby. But you want to make sure that you're communicating with them and you know what their goal is and what component you play a part of that. That is so, so important that you understand that coming in, that this is a team sport, but we are very supportive of each other, and we want to see everyone win. All right, so you can pause it if you haven't, and take a moment and ask your enroller those questions. All right, but now I'm going to go into what have you accomplished. All right, so some people have been in this business and they have accomplished absolutely nothing. They have accomplished the bare minimum. And so I want to talk about some of the things that are holding you back from accomplishing the things that you sought out to accomplish or thought you were going to accomplish in this business. And so the number one thing that people tell me, it was actually one of my fears when they join the business, is that they don't have the time. And so it's not really an issue of you not having the time. It's an issue is that you manage your time very poorly. And so you need better time management skills, and you lack discipline. And so one thing that is really helpful for me on surface level, when I first joined, I was just like, I don't have time. And I was just reading on some different ways to help me manage my time better. And I found this article that told me to write down basically everything that I do in a day. And so what have I gotten done? And so I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. That makes me feel good. And so, but as I wrote down like the things that I was doing, I realized that I was wasting a lot of time, like 2 hours TV scrolling, or just doing things that were not producing me an income, were not getting me closer to my goals. And so what I was recommended to do was just to write down an hourly schedule. And so I went and bought like a calendar that had like 8 a.m., maybe it was 6 a.m. to like 9 p.m. I tend to work past that, so I would just add on some time before I ended up like printing out my own that kind of matched up, because I'm not a morning person. I like to be up at night. So do what works for you, but getting an hourly calendar and telling your time where to go is going to be very crucial, especially if you're already a busy person. Busy does not mean that you can't do this business. I honestly was getting a lot more customers when I was super busy. When I first just joined this business, I was a director of a daycare center. So I was working like 40 to 60 hours. I was in school full time for education. I was over youth ministry, single mom, newly divorced. My daughter was involved in some of everything: karate, dance, swimming, and I was that mom. I was the dance mom. But being busy is actually better because this is network marketing. And so the more people that you interact with, the more people that are getting to see you. That was big for me. People were just seeing me lose weight. They were seeing me use the products. And so because I was around so many people and I was using my products correctly, I was able to draw in a lot of attention, especially because I'm an introvert. So I don't really like talking to people. And so it was being around people and using the products in front of people kind of drew people to me. But even though I was busy, when I got home at night, okay, I need to do 2 hours work in my business, or just an hour. Or you know what? I know I have a 30-minute lunch. Let me do some of my tasks during my 30-minute lunch. Or let me wake up an hour earlier. Or let me, when I'm in the bathroom, I need to complete this. And so just finding those little nooks and crannies where you can kind of get some of the work in. But that discipline and time management is going to be very important. So if you do not have a planner, a calendar, a schedule, or something of that nature, I want you to get one. And at minimum, say you can't get any of that, I want you every night to write down 6 things that you're going to get done the next day. And they don't have to be business related. Like, I truly want to help y'all whole life flourish in all areas. And so the business really is simple. Business is really simple. We do the same 3 things over and over and over again. It's getting all the other junk out of your life. That's what's going to make or break you. And so time management is important regardless. Getting things done is important regardless. And so every night, at minimum, I want you to do a 6 list and write down 6 things that you're going to get done tomorrow. So like for me, my 6 list for tomorrow is I want to follow up with at least 50 people. I want to clean up my house. I want to put my laundry away. I want to finish my Sunday's lesson. And let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to spend some quality time with Brielle, and I want to make sure that I post at least 5 times and to my story. And so those just little things. Like, it wasn't all about the business, but it's about accomplishing things. All right. So that's the number one thing that holds a lot of people back, is that they lack time management. Get it together. All right. The next thing is lack of knowledge, y'all. Knowledge is the great equalizer. And so some people come in this business and they go super fast. Some people go super slow. And some people tell me that, well, I want to wait until I get the product, or I don't know what to say to people. When I joined this business, I didn't even live by the people that I signed up with. And they were in the middle of a huge promotion. So I wasn't really getting a whole lot of help at first. But I was wise enough to use the resources that were available to me. We have team pages. We have a website that is full of content. It has training. It has documents. We have something called Product Coach, myitworksproductcoach.com, that gives descriptions on each and every product. If you go on your personal website, there is a view product description on each product. If you go in the app, our It Works Connect app, you can get to the website and view the product descriptions. And so when I first joined, something that really helped me, I would do 3 products a day. And so I would find out everything I needed to know about those products. How much did they cost? What did they do? I would go find pictures of those products. What do they look like? And so it's going to be very important that you are knowledgeable. That's going to help build your confidence. And so it doesn't take a lot of time. You go in the bathroom. All right, while I'm in the bathroom, I'm going to read up on 2 products. Booyah. Now you've learned more about the product. But not only do you want to learn about the product, I want you to go above and beyond that and learn about some of these key ingredients. What do they do? Like collagen, I never knew what collagen did until we came out with keto coffee and everybody was talking about collagen. And so then I went to look into collagen and I was like, what? This helps with your skin. This helps with your hair. This helps with your joints. This helps with, you cutting abs. This helps with leaky gut. Like collagen helps with so many things, and I would have never known that. But the more knowledge you have, the more you feel comfortable talking to people, the more you can truly help people because you know that you have something that helps them. All right. The next thing that people tell me that's holding them back is they're scared. They're scared of what people are going to say. They're scared people won't support them. They're scared that, they won't be successful. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a Christian business. I consider it to be a faith-based business, and fear and faith can't exist in the same space. And so you join this business for a reason. Like, you had to have some type of belief. And I'm telling you here right now that this business works as long as you work it. And your fear is what's holding you back. All right. And so I want you to increase your faith. And so one of the ways that you should be daily increasing your faith, you should be making sure that you're pouring into yourself so that you have that confidence. And so I listen to podcasts daily. So instead of, listening to trap music and on the ride home, I'm listening to podcasts that are going to build my faith, whether they're entrepreneurial podcasts, spiritual podcasts. If you know fear is a big thing for you, I encourage you to go and download the Bible app. It's a brown app with it's a brown Bible and a cross on there. But they have Bible plans on there. And so that's something that I'm big on. If I'm going through something, like, I know procrastination is just an issue for me. And so right now I'm doing a Bible plan on procrastination. So whatever it is, if fear is your issue, then I encourage you to find content that's going to help you get over that fear. What books are you reading? Read books that are going to help you face those fears. And maybe it's not fear that's holding you back. Whatever it is that's holding you back, find content to put inside of you so that you don't feel that way anymore. All right. The next thing that holds people back is they think their network is too small. That was one of the reasons it took me a year and a half to join, because I thought my network was too small. I had 2 friends. They've been my friends since I was way too long. I was talking to one of them today, and we was just like, oh my God, we have been friends since I had a flip phone. Like, it's been that long. And I'm on like my 7th iPhone. And so I didn't have a big network. And not only did I not have a big network, I didn't even really like talking to people. I used to say I didn't like people, but I do. I really like people. I just don't like talking to people or them in my space when I don't want them in my space. And so I definitely thought that my network was too small. But we have so many tools and ways to grow your network. If you are present, if you are reading, if you are studying network marketing, you want not product knowledge, but you just became a network marketing professional, or you have been a network marketing professional and just haven't been acting like you're a professional. And so you want to make sure you're studying the field and learning, what ways can I grow my network? If this is something that you are afraid of, then just learn how you can fix it. But I promise, if you're present, if you're doing the tasks that your uplines are sending you, if you get those for customers, getting the money team page, there are tons of ways that we consistently help you build your network. You should be adding friends to your network every day. If you're building on social media, every single day, you should be adding 20 people or more. If you're building on Instagram, you should be adding 50 people a day. That's going to help you grow your network. When you're going out and you're meeting people, talk to people, have conversations with people. And then what I do is, because I only like talking to people so long, I just add them back on my social media. And so anybody that I meet out and about, whether we're at the store, if we're at a kid's game or something, if I'm at church, are you on Facebook? Yeah, can you be my friend? And so now I'm adding to my network. But if you make meaningful connections with people, you'll be surprised who really wants to support you. All right. The last thing that holds most people back is lack of consistency. They join this business and they're on fire for 2 days, and then they stop, and then life hits, and they talk to the upline, and they're like, all right, I'm going to do this. And they do it for a day, and then they stop, and you're not getting anywhere. Success loves speed. And so you need to pick up the momentum. You need to pick up the speed, and you need to be consistent, even if it's small steps of consistency, even if it's just saying, I'm going to work my business for 30 minutes a day. Consistency is key. Even if it's just saying, I'm going to make sure that I post every day, twice a day. You need to be consistent in something. And once you start that little bit of consistency, that's what's going to bring people to you. So many people join me just because I'm still doing it. Because so many people join and they quit or they fall off. But one thing that I said I was going to be consistent with is posting. And because I'm consistent posting, people know Chelsea's working her business. So if I need something and that other person then quit or they're not there, they can come to me because I'm consistent. So you want to make sure that you are consistent. Consistency is one of the major keys in any result, whether it's weight loss result, business result, friendships, relationships. You have to be consistent. Imagine being in a relationship with somebody and they're not consistent. Sometimes they gone for 3 days. It's the same thing. So you have to be consistent in this business. You said you were gonna do it, so do it. All right. So how? This is how you do it. All right. The first step is to join. So you already joined. If you're watching this, you should have joined. If you haven't joined and you're watching this, you just pause this video and join and then start back watching it. All right. So you join the business and now you need to get qualified. How do you get qualified? You got to get some product. So in order to get qualified, you have to run an 80 VV auto ship every month. And so that is basically getting you the products that you need. Why do you need products? Because this is a results-driven business and nobody's going to buy anything from you that you aren't using. Why would I buy something that you've never used? Most people are going to ask you, are you using the products? Which is why when you join the business, they gave you products to sample for free so that you can say, yes, I'm using the products. And if you got those products, I want you to do one or two things because you want to get results. It's a results-driven business. Option number one is to sell it. If you sell all of that, you're going to get $100 back. All right, that was me. I joined for money. I didn't really know about these products. I just knew that people was making a lot of money in this business, and they had nice bodies. And so I knew that I could use a nice body, but more than anything, I knew that they were making money. And so that's what I did. When I got my product, I sold it and made my $100 right back in 2 days. All right. And I told people, I was like, I just made $100. And so people saw that and they were excited and they wanted to join me because they wanted to make money too. All right, so that's option one. Option number two, what are you gonna do with those products? Don't sit and just not do anything with them. Use them. If you use those 2 wraps, that keto coffee, those greens, and that keto energy for 7 days, you're gonna have results. So if you just joined, if you haven't joined, if you're restarting, I want you to take your day one picture today. And I want you to make sure you're taking it in similar lighting, similar clothing, so that you can get them compliant, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. But yes, that's why we run our auto ship, so that we can get product, so that we know what the products do. People will trust us and want to buy the product from us, but also so that we can get results. And so when you join, you got product, use the product or sell the product, and then share what the result was, whether the result was making money or the result was losing weight. I struggle with this losing weight because I sell my product. Just got this brand new cleanse, sold it. Why? Because I wanted the money. But either way it goes, I'm showing people that I'm making money, and that's why people want to join my team, is because I'm attracting people that want to make money. Whereas at one point I was just talking about losing weight, so felt like I was only attracting customers. So you're gonna attract what you put out there. I gotta learn balance. So that's step one. You join the party, you get commission qualified. So every month you want to run an 80 VV auto ship so that you can get product. There is another way to get commission qualified in the event that you can't run that 80 VV auto ship, and that's by getting 150 in bonus value through customers. And so getting your customers to buy can get you commission qualified as well, which is good in the event that you can't. But if you're not using the product, then your business isn't going to grow as quickly as you would like it to. Step two is to get 4 customers, all right? And right now, if you get those 4 customers in your first 30 days, you get $100 shopping spree. So you can get product to help you get results, or you can get product to sell. Choice is yours. And so you got to get those 4 customers in your first 4 days, your first 30 days. If you have not gotten your first 4 customers this month, it's July 25th, 26th-ish. There's 5 more days to get those 4 customers, and you can do it. If you need help, reach out and ask for help, but don't let that shopping spree go away. Don't miss out, because you can do it. You just have to try and be coachable and be willing to receive help. So you get those 4 customers, but you get rewarded. You get the $100 shopping spree, but you also get 2 product rewards. So you can get $20 bags of coffee. You can get $25 packs of wraps. So that's 4 wraps that you can sell for $100. Or you can get facials for $25. You will get 4 facials just like the wraps. You can sell them and make $100. So for every 2 customers we get a product reward. That way we can make more cash. And so for me, it was always my goal in order to pay for my product every month was to sell 4 wraps. When I first started, I was like, okay, I gotta sell 4 wraps to pay for my product. And my first month, I made $425 in wrap cash. We didn't have keto coffee. Now I'll be selling that keto coffee because sell for $5 a pack. People want to try it. You know, people buy coffee all the time, $5. All right, the third step is to get 3 people on your team and go Ruby. All right, for every business partner we enroll, when they get their 2 customers, we get $100. And so those bonuses are paid out weekly. And so you want to make sure that when you enroll business partners, you can help them get those 2 customers. So if you get 2 customers, you can give it to them, but you never, ever, 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 ever want to miss a fast start. If that person joins you and it doesn't work, that's fine. You make sure that you get your $100 bonus. If you have to give them 2 customers, but more than anything, you want to tap into their network and help them get their own customers, because that's going to help build their confidence. It's going to get you your bonus, but it's going to help them make money too. And we're all about helping each other, especially the people that join us. All right, so the next thing I want you to do is think about, in the next 3 months, how much money would you like to be making? And I want you to text your upline and just tell them, in the next 3 months, I would like to be making $2,000.22. In the next 3 months, I would like to be making $8,402 a month. All right, so it's really important that your upline knows your goal so they can help you reach it. All right, the next thing is a hundreds list. So how do we get customers and distributors? We start with a hundreds list. And so I usually have people do a brain dump. Just write down any and everybody you want to talk to about this business and this product. And so you just write their names down and then you reach out to them. There are scripts, there are messages, but typically those first 30 people that you're talking to, you want them to be people in your warm market. So people you feel comfortable talking to, people you know are going to support you no matter what you're selling. You could be selling dirt and they're like, okay, Chelsea, I'll buy dirt. So like, excuse me, my very first customer was my auntie. And I knew my auntie, she's always just supported me. I have her, my middle name is her first name. And so she is always just that person who supports in the family no matter what you're doing. And so that's what I went to first. Like, auntie, I'm selling. She's like, you sell vitamins? Yes. So she just got my vitamins. So reach out to those people that are willing to support you no matter what. Maybe it's your bestie, maybe it's your boo, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's grandma, maybe it's your coworker. You know, that coworker that's always trying something new. So those first few people you reach out to, you want to have them be in your warm market. And then once you kind of run out of people that you can think of in your warm market, we have something called Memory Jogger. You can find Memory Jogger in your office, or you can just Google Memory Jogger. It's just a list of ideas to help you build that list of names. Your Facebook friends or Instagram friends is a good way to add people to your list. But don't prejudge anyone. So often we're like, they don't need this business. They make money. Everybody need extra money. Or we might think, oh, she ain't got enough money to buy it. People buy what they want. So don't prejudge anybody. Talk to any and everybody about this business, but keep your hundreds list. This list is going to really help make sure that you actually get the sale. It takes 3 to 9 exposures before someone buys something. So don't be discouraged if you reach out to 30 people and all of them say no, or 10 of them say yes, and then they don't actually buy. You want to use that list so that you can keep exposing them. So when it's time to invite people to a party, you can go back to that list like, hey, I know we talked about the products. I'm having a party. Do you want to come? Or, hey, I'm about to do a live. Do you want to hop on? So you want to use that list so that you can consistently, the quicker you have the exposures, the quicker you can get them to buy. So make sure you are using your hundreds list. My most successful seasons was when I was consistent using my hundreds list, and that list should continuously grow. Now I got like probably 2,000 names and lists. But whenever we have promotions or sales, I can pull out those lists and I can easily know who I want to talk to. I'm not trying to build conversation and relationship with brand new people, because I have these people that I know are interested or that I've talked to already and they're familiar with what I'm reaching out about. So make sure you are using your hundreds list, you're keeping them on you, and you're continuously growing them as you meet new people and add new friends. All right. So, what should you be doing? First of all, you should be doing. You are not going to make any money if you're not doing anything. There are three things that we do every single day. They're non-negotiable. We post, we message, and we follow up. All right. So, posting was the number one thing. So, what are we posting, you guys? We're posting about the product. We're posting about the business. But you want to. This is a lifestyle business, so you want to showcase your life. You don't want to just show people pictures of a product that's really spammy commercially. You want to show them you using this product. How are you incorporating this product into your lifestyle? It doesn't even have to be like, if you're going to take a picture of the product, you want to take a picture of that product in your space, in your hand. You will get way more likes if you're taking a selfie with this product and talking about like, oh, this product is giving me energy. And that's showing your result. Your results don't always have to be before and after picture. Your result can just be, man, I didn't go off on my students today because I had my keto coffee and it enhanced my mood. And so just showcasing you with the product. Please do not post a bunch of pictures of just the product or ads. We're not like salespeople. Like, yeah, we're selling, but that's not what we're sharing. How these products are helping us. It's a lifestyle brand. All right. What else are you posting? Now, also do not oversaturate your page with It Works. Your page should not be completely and totally It Works. People are going to stop following you because that's not what they're your friend on Facebook for. If that's the case, you need to go make your business page. But that's not how this business works. It's a lifestyle business. So you want to showcase your life. All right. So who are you? I want you to think about 5 words that describe who you are or what your mission is or what you would like to do on Facebook. And so, like, if you come to my page, you're going to know that I love Jesus. You're going to know that I love kids. You're going to know that I love my church. You're going to know that I am into this health and wellness thing. I'm an entrepreneur. I love leadership. And so those are things that I post about regularly. So I'm not just consistently posting about It Works. You want to post about who you are because that's going to attract people to your team. People always say, how you always getting distributors? Because I talk about my life. I'm showing them my life. And so you want to show them your life, not just It Works. You do want to kind of play into how you're incorporating this into your life though. So like I'm coming for you with this picture of me at the pool working my business. And so I'm talking about, my daughter and getting to spend time, but I'm also talking about the ability to take my business wherever I go. And so you want to showcase how this business is helping you, whether you just sold, a wrap and now you got gas money, but you always want to make sure you're sharing, using that posting as a share, because that when you don't post, that means you're closed for business. And so you need to make sure that you're always open for business, unless it's your Sabbath day, you got the day off, and then you don't want to post. But every other day, you should be posting every day. All right. You also should be messaging every day. Posting is not enough. Like, yeah, sometimes you look up, you post, people message you, you get people that you can contact, but messaging is going to be so important. Messaging the people that are interested, messaging people that are commenting, liking, or but you have to message every day. If you have not, you need to download the It Works Connect app. When you first download that app, they have you answer some questions. What's your why? How much money you want to make? And then they give you a number of people you should be talking to a day. And so that's what I use as my gauge and my goal number of people I should be talking to a day. So depending on if you have a small goal, your goal, you may just have to message 5 people a day. Or if you have a big goal, you might have to message 33 people a day or 100 people a day. And so whatever that number is, that's how many people you want to be messaging every day. But the fortune is in the follow-up. One message is not enough. Like I said earlier, it takes 3 to 9 exposures before someone actually makes that purchase. So you want to make sure that you are following up with people every day. Now, not the same people, don't wear nobody out, but you want to make sure that every day you're following up with somebody. And it doesn't always have to be about the business. You want to build relationships. You want to talk to people. You want to get them to trust you. You want to get to know them and how you can help them and be genuine, because that's what's going to make people buy from you. I I don't even know if people like these products. They like me as a person because of who I'm showing them they are, who I'm showing them I am. So you want to make sure that you're following up, you're building relationships. All right, another thing you should be doing is partying. If you have not thought about it, Think about it. When is your party date? It's a non-negotiable. Within your first 14 days, you should have a party. And if you have not had a party within your first 14 days, shame on you and your enroller. And if I'm your enroller, shame on me for not making you have a party. Even if it's like online, you should be launching your business within your first 14 days. All right. So I forgive you, but you got 7 days if it's past your first 14 days to figure out when you are having that party, even if it has to be online. The next thing that you should be doing is getting to events, whether it's online events, whether it's trainings, whether it's team prayer, whether it's a power hour. We have a plethora of events that you can get to. You don't have to get to all of them, but you need to make it a priority to show up. This is a business. This is like, I don't want to say it's a job, but it is a job. You got to go to work to make some money. So it's important to get to events, corporate events. We have green carpet coming up. We have conference in February. Plan to be at conference in February. Save about $500 at minimum. Then you're going to make it back 10, 20 times. Promise you. But get to conference in February, get to events, find out if we're having corporate events in your area, if you're not in the Chicagoland area. I know we don't have anything, any corporate events on the Chicago calendar as of right now, but they're constantly updating them. So make sure you're looking out for corporate events. If there's team parties, get there. If there are team meetups, get there. Showing up helps you go up. So if you show up, you go up. You don't show up, don't know what's going to happen. But getting to events is going to help build your confidence. It's going to help build community. It's going to help hold you accountable. And this business is so much more fun together because we're all fun, crazy people. All right, the next thing that you can do is do vendor events. I did not used to like vendor events. And then I did a vendor event and I made so much cash and I got like 50 names and now I like vendor events. But vendor events are a great way to get potential customers, get your product out there, your brand out there, your face out there. So look, one thing that I do to find vendor events is I just ask Facebook, hey, anybody know any vendor events coming up? You'd be surprised who responds. But there are also a lot of vendor groups. So looking in vendor groups or looking like when people have events, asking them, do you have vendors at this event? So it's something that you got to go out there and find. But vendor events are worth it. I would check and see, the price versus, what you have in your knowledge. If you're brand new in the business, maybe spending $500 on a vendor event, not the best thing. Find one that's only $25 or $50, or find somebody to go with you and you go half on it. And that could help. But vendor events are really great tools to get you potential customers and make some quick cash. Stay connected and coachable. So make sure that you are communicating with your enroller, with your team. Communication is key. You should not go 4 or 5 days without talking to your enroller or your team or your business partners. So make sure you're staying connected, but also make sure you're coachable. I was talking to this lady the other day, and she just had rejected everything I said. I said, "I've been in this business for 3 years. You're not gonna believe nothing that I said." And she's telling me, "Oh, I just had this business. Her business is nothing like this business." And she's not getting anywhere because she's not able to just be coachable. In order for your upline to win, you have to win. So your upline isn't going to tell you anything that's going to hurt you because everybody want everybody to win. So just trust that. And even if it sounds crazy, I remember when I first joined, they kept telling me you need to get this book, Go Pro, and I was like, I don't like reading. Not doing it. And so I was stuck. So I didn't even buy the book, y'all. One of my distributors bought 3 of the books and gave me the book. As soon as I read that book, I went Ruby. And so be coachable, be willing to listen. They're not trying to hurt you. Everybody in this business, that they're giving you information, they're trying to help you. So utilize that information for the good. The last thing, the fortune is in the follow-up. So I hit on follow-up a little bit earlier, but you need the fortune is in the follow-up. That is so true, y'all. It takes more than once. If somebody tells you no, that don't really mean no. That just means not right now. You want to make sure that you're consistently posting and giving them something to see and making them regret telling you no. Because then that no, that's how that no turns into, not right now, but you know what? Now I want that. But you need to make sure you're following up. You need to make sure you're checking back in with people. People tell you the time and they don't do it. It's okay. Just follow back up with them. At minute, you should be following up with everybody on Friday for sure, but every day you should be following up because that's where the money is at, in the follow up. All right, let's see. Want to get that shopping spree, earn fast starts, increase your commission. So this is basically talking about getting customers. If you just joined, you need those first 4 customers to get your shopping spree. If you didn't just join, maybe you just signed some distributors. I just signed a distributor today. I want to get 2 customers from her for her, or help her get 2 customers. Maybe you just want to increase your check. Either way it go, we get paid for 2 things. We get paid for enrolling customers and enrolling distributors who enroll customers. So customers is the base of this business. And so how do you get customers? The first thing you need to do is learn about the product. So we talked about product knowledge earlier. Make sure that you are making it a priority to learn about what you're talking about. Learn about the product. The second thing is fall in love with the product. Somebody told me today, Chelsea, you would be so good at this company. It was another company. I was like, first of all, I'm not even passionate about that. I love these products. I could never do this business again, and I would still use these products because of what they have done in my life. I have a chronic illness. So I've been in this business 3 years, but chronic illness. Oh, and it just was such a reminder today because my cousin was going for a colonoscopy, endoscopy, and I used to have to get them every year, sometimes twice a year, depending on how bad my flare is. If you don't know what that is, that's when they put a camera up your butt, they put a camera down your throat so that they can see your insides. And so I used to have to do that once, twice a year for 7 years. And my cousin was doing the prep. She messed up the prep, so she had to do it again. She was in the bathroom. She was in pain. And I was just like, oh my God, I am so thankful for my products because I have been in remission for 3 years. I no longer have to go get colonoscopies every year. I only have to go get them every other year now. And why is because of these products. I fell in love with these products and what they do for me. And so that's why I'm so passionate about it. That's why people want to buy them from me because I have a genuine connection to the products. Not only did they help with my health, I lost weight. I lost 42 pounds in 3 months and my confidence went boop, bop, boop, through the roof. And so that changed my life in so many ways. And so just those things, it helps me to talk about the products. I don't like talking, but I like talking about this because I know that it helped me and I love it. I love it. I love it. So in order for you to fall in love with the products, you have to use the products. All right. The next thing is to become a product of the product. The list is a little off. So you want to become a product of the product. How you can become a product of the product? You have to use the product. These were my very first results. This was 90 days, exactly 90 days. And so if you don't know, loyal customers have to buy for 90 days. And so I became my own loyal customer. I was consistent for 90 days. And y'all see that little fat stomach? And then that little kind of flat stomach? My booty not really that big. I don't know why this. I think it's because the thing is stretched. But the stomach really did change. You can tell. I kept going. I didn't stop. And then this is a recent 90-day. I'm constantly going on new 90-day journeys. I had some skin results, but they weren't compliant, so I didn't put them in this video. But you should constantly be going on 90-day journeys. You are your best. You should be your best customer because if you want people to buy from you, you have to buy from yourself. And so because I'm a product of a product, because I use all those products, I feel confident and comfortable to tell people that they need to spend $200, $300 if they want to get my results. And so you're going to constantly be telling people, oh, just buy Fat Fighters at $25 because that's your level of comfortability. But when I joined and I lost 42 pounds in 3 months, I bought the system. The system was 147. Plus, I was buying Fat Fighters and Confiance, so that was another $50. So I was spending $200 a month. So I had no problem telling people, you need to spend $200 a month if you wanted to get results. And guess what they did? They spent $200 a month because those were the products I was using. So you have to become a product of the product if you really want people to buy and to buy big. All right. The next thing you want to do is listen to your potential customers. Like I said, I don't like talking to people, but I do like to help people. And so if I overhear someone saying that they need energy, or I overhear somebody say that they struggle with high blood pressure, or I overhear, my mind immediately dings like, oh, I have something that can help with that. And so you want to make sure when you're talking to potential customers, you're listening more than you're talking. You don't want to get on the phone like, girl, you need to use this, and this lose weight. You want to ask them questions, all right? Why do you want to lose weight? How much weight do you want to lose? Excuse me. Maybe they say, I'm going on vacation and I want to lose 40 pounds, but I'm also struggling with high blood pressure and diabetes. You want to listen. You want to get their story. Do you have any health issues? What's your budget? And so once you listen, you talk about how can you relate? Girl, yes, I'm trying to lose weight too. I'm about to go on a vacation. You want to help them realize that, she likes me. She relates to me. And not only that you're listening to them and you care about them. And then you want to be a solution to their problem. Oh, I have the perfect vacate pack, boo. I have the perfect thing that's going to help with your high blood pressure or your diabetes. You don't want to just try to tell people, especially even when you're talking about the business, find out why they want to join. Like, yeah, I can tell you all day, you can make all this money in the business. That's why I want to join. That may not be why the next person wants to join. The next person might want to join just because they want to be around a community of people. And so I'm not going to tell them about how much money they can make because they could care less about making the money. I'm going to tell them about how we party and how much fun it is and how we pray together on Mondays because that's what they're looking for. So you want to make sure that you're listening to the customer and then you want to offer them a solution to their problem. Not your problem. You want to offer them a solution to their problem that's going to get you to close. It's going to help you close a lot faster. It's going to help you keep loyal, consistent customers because you're giving them what they need and not what you just want to give them. And so that is going to be a game changer for you. And so these were, like I said, my results. This is me being a product of the product, and it helped me get so many customers to this day because I got my own results and then I kept going. Like these are literally from this is like 2 months ago. Results. All right, so I'm about to get out of here, but before I go, these are some of the final tasks that I would like you to do. One, make sure you are in the beginner's boot camp, and if you are not, you need to get in there and you need to finish it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go message your enroller and ask them, how do I get in the beginner's boot camp? They are not put you in the beginner's boot camp, shame on them. But yes, finish the beginner's boot camp. If you're old in this business, they just revamped it. I encourage you to go back through it so you know what you're sending your new business partners to. But it's also just a great refresher, a great task in there to help you get some customers. The next goal is to enroll 4 customers before this month ends. You can do it. The third thing I want you to do is to schedule your party. Is your party going to be next weekend or the weekend after next? But it needs to be in the next 14 days. And if you are new but been here over 14 days, it needs to be in the next 7 days. The fourth thing is browse the documents at eSuites and the Connect app. So make sure you're getting familiar with the resources that you have available. I remember when I joined, I literally printed out all the documents. I have this huge binder that I probably only opened 3 times. But well, when I first printed it out, I did read it all. But that was just because I'm a very detail oriented person. I want to know all the details, and so I made sure that I wanted to know everything that I needed to know. But it really helped me, you guys. So look around and see what resources you have available. Get comfortable, familiar with how to enroll, how to change your auto ship. If you need help, reach out. Your uplines are there to help you. And the last thing I want you to do is to get a book. It is very important that you are consistently developing personally. Your income cannot surpass your level of personal development. And so if you just joined the business, your 2 book options are Go Pro. If you're a man, then GoPro is really your only option. If you are a female, then there's an option called Get Over Your Damn Self. They're both network marketing books. But Get Over Your Damn Self is specifically geared toward women, and it's a little bit longer, more content, which is good. GoPro is pretty short. It's 13 chapters. They even have it on audiobook, but if you do listen to the audiobook, I highly recommend doing it. Don't just in the car listen to it. Sit down and take notes. GoPro completely changed everything for me. But if you've read GoPro, Get Over Your Damn Self, if you've been in the business and you haven't, read them. If you've read those, though, I want you to find a book in an area that you are struggling. So right now I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading High Performance Habits, and then I'm reading Emotionally healthy leader. Something about emotionally. I think it's the emotionally healthy leader. So those are the two books that I'm reading. So you want to make sure that you're always reading something so that you can continuously develop yourself. So that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching this training. That is the end. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Chelsea Thomas. You can definitely find me on Facebook. I think I got space for like 5 more friends, but my page is public. So you can just follow me if you can't friend me. I sometimes don't add distributors just because at this point I've reached my limit, and so you don't want to just be following a bunch of distributors because the distributors are not going to buy from you or join your team. Your page is for business, and so you want to continuously be adding new people for your business. Thank you so much for tuning into this training. Good night.